So this story is a little bit interesting and also a bit hard to believe. So the title of the story is My husband is planning to go on a dinner date with a long-term ex. And when the wife brought it out, why you wanna go on a dinner date with a long-term ex, he gives some of the lamest excuse ever. Let's read the story to find out what's the reason he wanna go on a date with the ex. He wanna hook up with her, or he wanna do something, or maybe it's his business deal. And the husband actually told the wife about it, right? Let's hear the story and let's decide if the husband is wrong or maybe the wife is overreacting, right? So, context: my husband, Jack, a male 36-year-old, used to date Emma, a female 34-year-old, for years. They broke up because Jack didn't want to get married or have kids. Emma moved away, and about a month later, Jack met me, a female 30-year-old. I don't look like the typical girl Jack had been dating. For example, Emma is super tall, blonde with blue eyes, and had a PhD. I am petite, 110 pounds, and short. I am a nurse. I have dark curly hair, and I am introvert. Apparently, she was a social butterfly. So you can see she has a little bit of jealousy already comparing herself to Emma, which is a 34-year-old tall and had a BA PhD, right? Very like a kind of like a model. Jack has a group of friends that he knows since childhood. They all like brothers to him, but from the very beginning, they didn't like me. They still call me the rebound girl. At our wedding, doing his best man speech, he joked we all thought rebound girls were temporary, but our brother Jack made an honest woman out of her. Everyone laughed. I didn't. They also joked that I am just a nurse and that Jack downgraded since he was a PhD, technically postdoctorate, for a doctor who just to be just a nurse. For my own sanity, I ignore them, and Jack still hangs out with them regularly. This is very, very cruel that you will kind of make fun of it someone and because she didn't have a PhD or something and call her the rebound girl, which is really, really disrespectful. I would have like chose, my wife over the friends because obviously the friends is not really is not really respecting um, Jack's decision at all, and I don't think Jack kind of just defended her at all too. Like that just man, it's so hard to read these kind of stories where you just make fun of someone and call her a rebound girl, which is very very disrespectful in my opinion. Last weekend there was a fundraising gala and Emma was there. I saw her for the first time in person. Jack introduced me and Emma. Yeah, I know who she is. The guy weren't kidding when they described her. Haha. Jack quickly changed the topic and asked how long she was in town. She said for a week, and then they ended up chatting all night. Reminiscing about old times, I decided to talk to other people. Uh-oh. They're kind of talking and reminiscing about, the life they could have had. And that's is the moment that might rekindle the moment. I would have never left Jack's side. Would never, especially with the ex, Why did Emma left her, right? Left him to talk to both of them alone. That's a huge no for me. Later at bedtime, Jack mentioned that he should go out to dinner with Emma. I assumed he meant inviting her over, so I asked what kind of food she likes so I could make it. He said no, it would be just two of us. I asked, like a date? And when he replied, no, just two friends going out to dinner. Why are you so insecure? I asked him, do you miss her? Do you miss being with her? He said, I'm not going to lie. It felt great talking to her tonight. There is just something about her. I got really upset and told him he can go do whatever he wants, but if he goes on this dinner date, I am done. He think I am overreacting and being insecure. Well, I definitely think that Emma, she is definitely not overreacting about this, right? Because it is like a bit like way like you don't just go on a date like a dinner date with an ex, right? Just talking about, hey, I just got grab dinner, like you're being overreacting. Let's keep reading because she did post an update. It is 4:45 in the morning and I didn't sleep last night. I thought I posted an update. I decided to stay awake and talk to him when he came home. When he did, I told him I could have track your location, so not at the restaurant, and done so many things to get my answer, but I like to believe you enough respect for me to tell me, were you on a dinner date with your friend or Emma? He showed me a picture and said, no, it was all of us, me, my friend, and Emma. I was stupid enough to feel relieved, even feeling bad for accusing him. Then he told me to sit down because we needed to talk. He said that after seeing Emma at the gala, he couldn't stop thinking about her. He decided to take Monday and Tuesday yesterday off and spend the whole day with her. Well, as soon as he was at work, he went on about how strong their connection was, how they couldn't stop talking, and how much he enjoyed being with her. He told me I am a sweet woman, but he never felt that spark with me. Oh, this is probably like the saddest story you can hear about a man saying that you never feel the spark, right? You never feel anything when you were together, and he just straight up told her that, like, oh, so sorry, I did not feel anything with you, like I just feel so much different um being with her. And I just feel so bad for Emma hearing all this. Like, you married that person and now you kind of get on Tinder thinking that you might find a better person, or you just thinking about your ex the whole time you're with Emma, which is which is, man, this is very heartbreaking to read. Like, like hearing that. Ugh, I feel so bad for Emma. He kept going about how sweet I am that I found someone too. I told him to shut up. I said Emma knew about your cancer treatment. Where was she when you needed a friend? Why didn't she ever call you back then? He went quiet. I feel stupid for ignoring all the red flags of the year and wasting 6 years of my life with him. My next step is hiring a lawyer and finding my own place. I feel so down right now. I'm going to contact my brother to help. Thank you. Yeah, there is this, I don't know, like, the husband is a true asshole. Like, still think about the ex. Emma mentioned that Jack had cancer, and Emma stayed with Jack to take care of him. And now he feel better when going back to the ex because Emma is not the right person. Like, physically, she's not, like, tall or really really attractive. But inside, the content inside of Emma, I feel like she's worth a million times better, right? Even though, like, his ex had PhD, tall, blonde, looks pretty, but Emma, the content, right? The content of that person, the content really really stood up when I read Emma's story about taking care of Jack, being really sweet and have a kind heart. That's what determines the long term of the relationship. You might be able to reconnect with that person really really well, but deep down, who love you the most deep down, right? And Jack's ex is really really pretty. She might get hit on all the time, walking down the street, hit on by multiple different men. But Emma, you know, might not be the prettiest, and doesn't she will never try to, like, hit on people, never try to, like, and swipe on Tinder and stuff. I feel like Emma is just really really kind person. It's sad to read these kind of stories, hearing that Jack kind of just told her that I did not feel the spark after 6 years of marriage. You could have just let Emma go in maybe like 5 or 6 months, knowing that you don't want to drag this on, lying to her, lead her on all these 6 years and wasting Emma all these years. What's she gonna do now? She gonna start all over from ground zero. I feel like Emma just wanna start a family and have kids, and all Jack did was destroy that dream, destroy a person's life. Yeah, I feel frustrated reading that story. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, if you want, like, more of these, like, crazy stories, leave it in the comment section below. Give it a thumbs up or make sure to hit that subscribe button. But yeah, my name is Calvin, and I see you guys next one.